I'm getting pretty close to finishing this baby tee, but I'm pretty sure I won't have enough of the dark green yarn to complete this top. So if we take a closer look, you can see this dark green stripe right here. That's the yarn I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out of. So I'm gonna have to substitute a different yarn for my stash for the yarn I'm currently using for the dark green stripe because I don't wanna buy more yarn. And also I don't even think I can buy the exact same yarn, dark green yarn I'm using for this top right now because I bought it a long time ago. I don't know the name of the color. It's also a hand-dyed yarn, so I don't even know if it can be replicated. This is the dark green yarn I'm currently using, but once I run out of this, I'm gonna start using this yarn, which is another dark green yarn for my stash. This is a different fiber than this, though, so I don't know how that's gonna work. This is 100% silk, and this is 100% merino wool. I think it'll be okay. They're both fingering weight yarns and they are pretty similar in color. If I hold it like this, you can see this is definitely darker than this one, but it's the closest match that I could find in my stash. I wanna show you a gauge swatch that I made yesterday. This is the first gauge swatch I have ever made, and that is because I don't usually follow patterns when making clothing. When knitting or crocheting garments, I love to freehand them, and the way that I freehand my garments is I just wing it. I don't make them based on any specific measurements beforehand. It works sometimes, and then sometimes it doesn't work. But the reason that I decided to make a gauge swatch this time for a project that I'm planning on casting on maybe later today, the reason is I want to start writing patterns for the clothing that I make. And I can't write patterns for things that I'm just winging and freehanding. I have to actually make the thing based on specific measurements. So I made a gauge swatch, and I made this swatch with Noro yarn, and the project that I'm planning on casting on using this swatch is a raglan baby tee. And now I'm gonna go to a coffee shop with my sister where I will attempt to write up this pattern. And my plan is to write the pattern first based on specific measurements, and then I'm gonna work up the project based on my own instructions that I did beforehand. This is gonna be my first time writing a pattern. I'm a little intimidated. I feel like it's gonna be kind of hard. It's gonna require a lot of thinking, a lot of math, but I know it's doable. God. It's almost 8:30 and we spent almost 3 hours at the coffee shop, and during that time I did not complete the pattern that I was trying to write. It was definitely a lot harder to do than I expected. I knew it would be like kind of difficult, but my brain hurts from the amount of thinking I did during those 3 hours. And the 3 hours went by so quickly because I was so zoned in and focused on like figuring out the math and the formulas, all the stuff. And yeah, I didn't make as much progress as I thought I would, but these are my calculations that I did. I started going on the other side of this page, and then I started doing this, but I couldn't finish whatever I was doing here because we had to leave the coffee shop because my sister had plans. Going into this, I actually thought I'd be able to complete writing this pattern while at the coffee shop today. I was also hoping to cast on the project while at the coffee shop because I really did not expect this to take as long as it did. I'm going snowboarding in an hour, but until then, I am gonna knit. Oh my God, this lighting is crazy. It is actually very sunny outside today, which feels so good. It's been so dark and gloomy the past couple days and I'm feeling it. But the sun is good. The sun is good. Actually, what day is it? I think, okay, it's Sunday today. Okay, so it's Sunday today, and Friday was when I attempted to write my pattern for the first time. And today, I just spent like another hour on it, and I figured it out. These are my calculations. These are my other calculations that I did today. This is like the pattern that I attempted to write up, and these are the calculations that I did to figure out the actual written pattern. This pattern is only for one size, which is size small. I haven't done any grading, but after going through the process of writing a pattern for just one size, I'm realizing how difficult and complicated it's probably gonna be to grade a pattern. So if anyone watching this right now has any tips or information about grading patterns, please let me know in the comments because I don't really know where to start. I did see that you can hire a tech editor and pay them to grade a pattern, which I'm considering doing because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to grading. And I know I'm gonna have a hard time, but I feel like I should try it anyway. Now that I've written out the pattern for a size small of this baby tee, I am now going to cast it on. I want to quickly show you a little mistake I made on this top. So this stripe right here is one row thinner than all of my other stripes. So all my stripes are 3 rows thick, and this one right here is only 2 rows thick because I forgot a row. And I only noticed after the red stripe right here, and instead of going back and redoing it, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it. It's not the end of the world. It's not super noticeable. And I feel like it's kind of like a fun mistake, you know? I feel like most people won't notice it, but I'll notice it and I'm aware of it. And it almost feels like it's like a piece of me in my top, you know? My mistake is forever gonna be there, but I don't hate it. It's kind of fun. It adds a little bit of personality that most people probably won't even notice. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of a break from my striped baby tee and my other baby tee that I just cast on yesterday to take apart this sweater that I cast on, I want to say maybe like a month ago now. And it took me so long to get up to this point with the sweater because it was knit up on 4mm needles. So there are a lot of stitches in this right here, but I really don't like the construction of it. I made the sleeves way too big. So unfortunately, I have to take it apart. So yeah, I thought it would be fun if we did this together because I feel like a lot of you guys watching can probably relate to spending hours on something only to take it apart in the end because it's not good enough or you just don't like it for whatever reason. So yeah, we're gonna do this together. This is what I have left of the sweater. I'm almost done taking it apart, but I'm not completely taking it apart. And the reason why is because I did some German short rows in the beginning to add some shaping at the back of my neck, and I don't want to take my short rows apart. So if we take a closer look, we can actually see the short rows, and the short rows are right here. And I can tell what my short rows are because the stripes are different for the short rows. So when I did some short row shaping, I made each stripe 2 rows, and then basically like from here to here, when I was no longer doing short row shaping, I did 3 rows for the colorful stripe, but still 2 rows for the black stripe. So that's how I can tell where my short row shaping is because the stripes look different. And you can also see where my short row shaping is in the front because this is where I changed directions for my German short rows, and you can see them because I did stripes. And I think it looks pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take apart this sweater right up to the short row shaping. So right here. So I have this much left to frog. I'm getting close. It's taking me a while to take apart because I have like the alternating colors, and the black yarn is kind of hard to frog because it's really fuzzy, so it keeps getting caught. But once I'm finished the frogging part, I have to put this project on hold because I need these needles for this project because these are my only pair of 4mm knitting needles and I need them for both projects. But I want to work on this one right now, which means I have to put this one on hold. This is all that's left of my sweater. Oh, that's inside out. Oh, but when it's inside out, you can see my beautiful color change here in the back. Anyway, all these rows are my German short rows that I did for shaping. Now I'm gonna place this cord on, well, this project on hold by placing these little things on the end. And now I'm gonna use these 4mm needles for this project. And I have to place all these stitches back onto my needles because right now they are just hanging out. They aren't on anything right now. Hello?
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 Hello? I can't find my cord. Hello?
So I went to Walmart to get some.
You fucking got some Pokemon cards, I know it. Oh.
Alright, let's get lotion.
Oh, and Pokemon cards.
This is
one of my purchases, don't
I know you did.
This is one of my purchases.
Wow, those are nice.
I
Knew it. Oh my god, those are nice. Where'd you get them?
garage, they're on sale.
Nice, really cute. There's two people showing me what they bought today right now. Naz is showing me her pajama
Mine's
pants she just
over.
bought, and Matt's showing me his Pokemon cards he bought at Walmart.
Nice.
More Pokemon cards. This project is officially back on my needles, and now I'm gonna rework up the sweater, and hopefully I actually like it this time.